I think every Australian was appalled yesterday to hear our Treasurer, our financial steward, saying that poor people don't drive cars, or if they do drive cars, they don't drive very far. I think Joe Hockey should apologise to Australians for insulting them by saying that you don't have to worry about the tax if you don't drive a car.
Joe Hockey's comments have caused a public backlash, but earlier on Thursday, the Treasurer wasn't backing down.
But just saying poorer people either don't drive cars or don't drive cars very far, just as a bald statement, it does sound quite callous and insulting to them.
Well, I'm sorry if that's the case, but the fact is that the Labor Party says that it's an unjust initiative, unfair initiative. Higher income people aren't paying enough. Well, here is an initiative where higher income people pay on average 3 times the amount of lower income households.
That's not the point, say the Greens and motoring enthusiasts.
I think there are a lot of people who work, say, in the city cleaning our buildings or looking after our kids in childcare centres who are coming in from the outer suburbs. Some of those people catch trains or buses where they can, but many of them have no choice but to drive at the moment. And I think those people are hearing those comments. They're not on high wages, but they're forced to get in the car to come in to work because there's no public transport option.
No disrespect to our Treasurer, but I think it shows a bit of a disconnect between Joe and I think the everyday Australians. You know, the comment, in my view, is a little bit concerning. If you're a school leaver or unexpectedly unemployed, low to middle income, you live in a rural, regional or remote area, you do need to use your vehicle, and quite regularly a lot.
I don't think Joe Hockey is insensitive or out of touch. He's going around the Australian community speaking to people every single day.
His colleagues may defend him, but media outlets have ridiculed the Treasurer, and the Greens say he's done such a bad job selling the budget that someone else should have a go.
I think it's time that Tony Abbott seriously considered putting someone else in charge of selling this budget for the time being, because Joe Hockey seems to be digging an even deeper hole and refusing to even countenance changes to some of the more unfair elements of the budget.
That looks unlikely, though with many unpopular budget measures still to pass the Senate, the government could do with more days selling its budget message and fewer defending gaffes.
Exactly that. The poorest people either don't have cars or actually don't drive very far in many cases.